A deal in the desert that proponents say heralds the end of the age of oil. All 198 nations present at the COP28 climate summit in Dubai signed up to the final deal. For the first time, the agreement calls on all countries to transition away from fossil fuels, the main driver of climate change.
It is a plan that is led by the science. It is a balanced plan that tackles emissions, bridges the gap on adaptation, reimagines global finance, and delivers on loss and damage.
Many delegates welcomed the agreement after 2 weeks of hard-fought negotiations.
Everybody here should be pleased that in a world of Ukraine and the Middle East war and all the other challenges of a planet that is foundering, this is a moment where multilateralism has actually come together and people have taken individual interests and attempted to define the common good.
More than 100 countries had lobbied for stronger language to fully phase out fossil fuels. But oil-producing states, led by Saudi Arabia, argued that the world can slash emissions without shunning specific fuels. That prompted criticism from some delegates, including the most vulnerable island nations.
We have made an incremental advancements over business as usual, when what we really needed is an exponential step change in our actions and support.
On the one hand, this is a good sign and signal that the world is finally dealing with fossil fuels after almost 3 decades of refusing to deal with it. But on the other hand, the new text includes cavernous loopholes that will allow for the oil and gas industry to continue.
That includes the use of so-called carbon capture technology, which removes some carbon dioxide emissions.
The energy transition to renewables is far more feasible than trying to capture carbon from the atmosphere. We know what we need to do, and governments now need to find ways that work for them economically and politically to commit to that and then deliver it. And that needs to happen very fast.
Scientists say we need to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 43% in just 6 years to meet the target of limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. It remains to be seen whether this COP28 deal marks a turning point or another missed opportunity. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News, London.